Hello, my name is Bernie Andringa. I'm the instructor of diesel power technology here at the college. My student Beau Brockman is sitting next to me, and we're here this morning to talk about Tegrity. My program is fairly technical, and I feel that if students miss a day because they're sick or for whatever reason they can't be in class, if they miss some content on a particular day, it might come back and hurt them later on down the road when I'm building on that content and they've missed it.
Yeah, Tegrity is it's a pretty valuable learning aid. Life gets in the way sometimes, so if you can't make it to class, it's good to watch the whole lecture, review for tests, and just to reinforce your learning.
One of the things that I tell my students, if they struggle with a particular thing that I say in the class, is look at the clock. And what I mean by that is my classes always start at 7 a.m. And so if I say something at 7:20 a.m. that just went straight over their head, as they're taking notes, what I'll encourage them to do is put 7:20. And then when they get home, all they got to do is advance to 20 minutes into the video, and boom, they'll be right there. I wanted to reinforce how easy Tegrity is to use. Basically, every morning before I start my class, I have my laptop opened up, and if I'm using a PowerPoint, that's already in the tray, and I just click on Tegrity, and I put in. Click on the course that I'm teaching. And when 7 o'clock hits, boom, I hit the start record button, and then I just start going about my business. And then when I'm done, I click stop. If I go back later that day and think about what I talked about, if I can summarize it in 10 words or less, I can go back into Tegrity and I can rename the title of the day. And that helps students who maybe want to research a particular topic 3 weeks after the fact. And it's good for me too, because I can go back theoretically 2 years from now when I recycle my course and look at that big long list and say, okay, I did clutches for this many days, I did transmissions for that many days. And that's a good review for me too.
You can't always pause your teacher. Sometimes you wish you could write down your notes just how you want them, but with Tegrity you can, so that's a really nice feature.
I think what Beau is saying is that in my program there's a lot of content that I have to deliver, because you've got students who already know a lot, you've got students who are really struggling with the content, and I try to reach the broad middle. And so sometimes if I'm throwing something out there that a student has never heard of before, and I've heard this from students many times where he or she is furiously writing something down and I'm already talking about the next topic. Yeah. And they haven't heard, obviously as they're trying to write down what it was that they formulated in their mind, I'm already doing the next topic. And so in situations like that, it is very handy for a student to be able to go back and review what I said. Right. The other cool thing from an instructor perspective is I can go into Tegrity and I can see who's actually looking and who's watching. And it will also show how long they've been watching. So if a student wants to try to buffalo me and say, yeah, I watched it, and I go in there later on and I can see, yeah, they watched 5 minutes. No. Now if I go and look at Beau's, yeah, he's watching it for the full hour and a half.